Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 7 on the Foggy Forest Clear the Map Challenge for Farming Simulator 22. My name is Free Machine Gaming, and welcome in, everybody. We are here, episode 7. We have hit our goal to what we needed to hit. First of all, we are at, let me grab my mouse, 8,000 trees. We have played for 19 hours and 27 minutes so far. And if you think about that, if we were playing 1x speed, we'd be just about halfway through about the second day, which would be pretty cool. Can't wait. Make sure you guys are voting on the poll that I put up, because I'm guessing sometime next week. And by the way, happy Friday to you guys all. I will be probably starting a new series on whatever you guys vote on probably sometime next week if we can continue to go. I won't do it until this map is done, but let me show you how far we've got with 8,000 trees. And I also want to show you guys what we've decided to do and how fast we can go now. You guys thought I was fast before. Let me get you up here like this. As you can see now, Forest Area 1, Forest Area 2 is all gone. We are officially 1/4, if not pretty close to a half, of the map gone completely. Follow along with my cursor on the left-hand side on the map, and you'll see where we're at. I noticed that the map author did a lot of painting below the screen. So I did notice that, but it is what it is. It doesn't change the map at all, but I did notice up here it's kind of weird. But that's okay, because we'll go all the way over here. We have officially now cleared the entire big mountain. That was the only big section left. This section right here, we've cleared all around Foggy Lake, which was pretty cool. We've also changed a little bit of, like you guys know, like when we first started this series, I told you I was going to change often how we cut trees down. So that way you guys can see a whole bunch of different ways to do things. But as you can see, we are literally, I've got right here this little baby tuft of trees. What is that, like 6 or 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10, 12 trees right there. And then the entire Forest Area 1 and Forest Area 2 are complete. And then we are going to literally come over. We're going to start way up here. And we're going to do, I think, Forest Area 9 next, I think. We're going to start up here and work our way that way. We'll get Forest 9 and Forest 3 done next. And then that way let me rewind that for you. Then we will be done completely with at least half the map. So if we can get ourselves way over to here, to this next culvert or road, shall we say, right there. Now remember, we're not clearing anything up on the mountainsides, just the flat area. And if we can get from the road all the way up to the center section there where our sell point is, then we will have at least, this is the next section left, we'll have at least half the map done. I'm guessing there's probably a couple thousand. Now, I will say one thing, that as we got past Forest Area 2 and got into Forest Area 1, the trees became a lot more dense. Not like Piney Acres by any means, but dense enough to where there was a couple thousand trees. I mean, we added 3,000 trees in Forest Area 1 and Foggy Lake. So there was, there's quite a few trees in there, but this is the next section we're going to do right here. So let me get over here to the truck, and I'll show you what I've decided to do. Let's get this off here. And this is the other reason why we've decided to keep the videos to, 10, 15 minutes long, because it's a lot of the same things over and over and over and over again. So I'd rather show you guys goals. I don't think I'm going to go to the 3,000 trees again. That was too long. It became really like, I found myself trying to really push. And what ends up happening when you do that, you end up getting bored, or you end up getting frustrated and you want to move on. So anyways, we decided to bring in Yos's mobile sell point, but I've edited it. So I can't put this link out because Yos has full rights to this mod, and he has this on the farmingsimulator.com website. The only thing I've edited to it was the amount. Okay, so now instead of holding 200,000, it holds 250 million. So we can just put this in here. This is the mobile warehouse. And what this does is that you go into here, and I will show you right here. And it collects the wood here. We collect it by running next to the tree and pressing R on our keyboard. And it collects it in here. And then you set this on selling, and it sells every hour on the hour. So we've also discovered that wood sells for a heck of a lot more than wood chips do. Wood chips gives me about 100 per 1,000. This gives me about 1,000 per 1,000. So with 200,000, 100 trees gives me just about 200,000 wood. So once we get 200, it gives me about $200,000. So we're making a lot more money, which we don't really care. We're not into that. We're not into making more money. But here's the cool thing. I have discovered some things. You guys know how I was... Go right across the train tracks here. Hopefully no train is coming. Let's make sure we look. Because I'll tell you one thing. There is a collision on this train on this map. If you get hit by that train, it takes your character and pushes you all the way up there. So we have to be careful. And I've got hit by a train with the vehicle too. So it's crazy. Anyways, you guys know these little trees right here. And as you can see, we get over into Forest Area 9. Look at how many of them. There's hundreds and hundreds. Now, I will say this. The map author is brilliant. And Russell had a great question. So, great question, Russ. He was wondering if these trees grew. Well, here's the thing. We're into year 2 now, about halfway through. Another month we'll be starting year 3, and they haven't moved. So, my guess would be no. But that would be cool if he did. But they don't give you any counts, and they only give you 50 wood chips per tree. So, I would have to literally cut down 20 trees or so to get me 1,000 wood chips, and then I only make $100 for 20 trees. So what I've decided to do was take my additional game settings and turn delete options on. So every one of these little trees right here, I walk up to it as soon as it comes up, see, and then I go bink, and it's gone, and I don't play around with them anymore. So that's gonna, I mean, because we're not getting counts from it anyways. Now these poplar trees or birch trees, whichever area you live in, they give you counts. So we're gonna not touch those. But these, now I will say the other thing too. The map author is brilliant in a way that they're there. You have to work at it. And this map is, if this was just almost didn't even look. If this map was all these kind of trees, you would be like, you could just rinse and repeat over and over. But when you throw that little twist in there, those little trees, whoo, that puts it a little bit harder. So my hat's off to the map author about this. So it's pretty cool. But so I just delete them, and then we go with them, and we don't even worry about the little bit. And like I said, up on the mountainsides, we're not worried about cutting down the trees down there, that sort of thing. So we bring out our chainsaw. Once again, I got to turn on my lumberjack mod so that I can go faster. And then we just literally cut like this over and over. Till I usually get to, well, now this tree is, this map is pretty cool too, because I can normally on a regular map like Piney Acre, I got about 200 trees on the ground, and I started to get some lag. This map I had about, I don't know, 2 days ago, whenever I put the video out, I did like 500 trees. I had 500 trees on the ground, and I still wasn't getting lag, so, you know, my hat's off. And I think he used Carl TG trees, and the reason why is these nice smooth trees are Carl TG map trees. Like these here are standard in-game. Like these. Like the Scottish pine ones. These ones here are in-game ones. And then these smooth ones here are Carl TGs. And that's why I think I could get so many of them. See that? And then once we're all done with that, then I hit my F12 key. And I come down here and I get rid of the stumps. Boom. And then I just drive up to it like this. And now you got to be careful because you can't strap that into the back of the truck. And when it spawns, it is a factory. So when it spawns, it will spawn back to where you placed it. So if you have a map like this, what we're going to do is every time we get closer to an area, we're going to sell it and then replace it. So that way we're closer, just like the sell point. And then as you're walking along, you just press R. And it disappears. All the trees go right in there. And I'll show you how much we just did. I don't even know how many trees we just did. That's it. See, they're all gone. It has a huge thing. So, big, huge shout out to Yos, who did this mod. Absolutely. This is the mobile utilities mod. Is off the in-game mod hub. But this is Farming Simulator 22. Many of you guys are playing Farming Simulator 25. So, or many of you use this already. So, see, it has a huge hitbox on it, so you literally can just run around and get trees really super fast. The only thing I gotta change if I keep doing this is I want to put it onto my controller so I can just press in on like the R3 button. So let's get ourselves, now, as you can see, now we'll go down to the factories. There is 8,000 in there. This holds now, I've edited it to hold 250 million. Now, that's not even close to realistic, but then again, neither is this mod. But Yost does good mods, so if you guys ever want to, if he brings some mods to Fs22, make sure you guys are checking them out because, let's see, we're not going to go down there yet, because those are easy. Let's go up to Force Field 9, or Section 9 up there, and start up there. See where we can get to in the last 5 minutes. But that's it. We've officially cleared Forest Area 1 and Forest Area 2. I've jumped this too, just fooling around. Watch. I mean, that's just going slow, but I've gotten it to where I was jumping it. It's pretty cool. So we're going to have to find a way to... There's little undulations in this map. It's not flat by any means, but this would be an absolutely awesome map to build stuff on because you do have a little bit of undulations and things, but you also have a lot of area to... just want to make sure that train's not coming because I have been smacked with it. Now, so we're over here now, right? So now what we're going to do, I'll show you. We are going to take this... Whoops, we got to get it out of our truck first. We don't need a sell point anymore on it. Put it down here. Then we're going to go to construction. We're going to zap on that, sell it, and then we're going to buy it again. We're going to put it right here because now we're over here. Let's see, production, and it's under factories. No, it's actually under, yeah, it's under factories. That one is, he also has a mobile sell point. It's there. There it is right here, mobile utilities. And we're going to put that there. And then we're going to go over, back over to our sell point thingy. I think is there, yep, we're going to sell that. We're going to bring that over just in case we decide to do wood chips again. Okay. And then we literally can, if we decided to go back and forth to wood chips, we'll have it. We won't have to play with it. But see, now we can just drive here. We don't have to drive all the way back over there. That's the fun part. And we talked about doing that to begin with, and this is all the way. See, here's his mobile utility mod, his bale sell point. Great modder. I've used a lot of his mods. So now what we're gonna do, we're not even gonna get accounts. See, we're over here now, so let's shut that down. We don't need that right now. So I'm gonna show you guys how I clear these little baby trees. You can see it now. Look, let's get through here real quick. Look at all of them. So, realistically, guys, if we would add up the probably 10 or 15,000 of these things on here, there's probably, right now, there would probably be, we're at 8,000 trees. Well, 8,014. There was 14 trees in that little tuft. There'd probably be, I would say, 12 or 14,000. So, it's a legit logging. Now, you can take a harvester, cut these down, and you can get wood out of them. You're just not going to get a lot. You're only going to get about 50 wood chips out of each one. So so now we just go through here. As soon as that little icon comes up down the bottom, boink. And I'm using a controller now, so it's a little twitchy. But if you can get it just right, you can zip these right off quick. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're trying to make money. We're not trying to make money. We're trying... Oops, see how you had the back one. And then, yeah, because you'd want every little penny that you would want if you were trying to do this legit. We're trying to clear the map, and we don't get any counts for these. So the only reason I ever do a clear the map challenge is I want to see how many trees are on the map. That's the only reason. I don't care about money. I don't care about anything else. Oh, why isn't that there? Oh. There. It was like, woo. There. So now that's how we can do that, and we're just going to go ahead and do a few more, and then I'm going to say my goodbyes and get you guys out of here because it's the same thing over and over and over again. So that's why I keep the videos really, really low. Now, I think what I'll do is we're at 8,000 trees. Let's come back when we hit 10,000 instead of 11,000. Let's come back because that way it's only 2,000 and it's not that bad. Or we'll come back every 1,000. You know, we could do that if you guys want. But here's what we're probably going to do because you guys have... The vote has been up there for a while. I want to make sure that we get going soon on that new series. There's only 11. These are 11.5 meters. So even if you were to cut them down with a harvester, you only out of 6 meters, you're only going to get 1.5 pieces, and they're going to be tiny. You're not going to get a lot. So anyways, on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell to get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all. And we'll be back here when we hit 10,000 trees. And I'm going to continue to clear this map, whether we do it off camera or whether we do it. I want to get it done. We've worked very hard. We've got 20 hours into it already, and we don't want to lose that. So I'm going to continue it. But deleting those trees, when you get into a rhythm, you can go pretty quick on them. You can get rid of these. That'll be that whole section right there. And then we'll come up and we'll cut down. Let's see. We won't go too far. We'll go like right to here. We won't go where it's steep. We'll just cut that down with our chainsaw. Then we'll come along with our little mobile warehouse, pick it up, and bada bing, bada boom. And you guys know how it is. And we'll just continue. We're going to do section 9. We're going to do forest area 9, which is, should end a big map, right here. We're going to do, right here is where we're at with the road. We're going to go right here to this road, and that's the next section we do. And then when we get that done, then we're going to go to section 4, and then we're going to go probably, yeah, then we'll probably go right straight through here and do this back section here, and then we'll finish with this, because this is that little marsh. All right, guys, get out of here, and I will catch you guys on the next one for episode 8 when we hit 10,000 trees. How's that sound? Another couple thousand, because it's pretty easy to hit 10,000 trees. So have a great one, everybody. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys right back here with another episode very soon. Have a great one.